Karibu sana ndugu msikizaji, ni mimi wenyu Medical Missionary Dr. Judith Nabwire. Ninakuletea kipindi cha afya katika studio za Amazing Voice of Victory. Hakika leo nakuletea kipindi cha afya ambapo leo tutaongelea juu ya poor appetite, ukosefu wa hamu kwa chakula. Watu wengi sana huwa wanalia tunapotembea huku na pale. Pengine ninaongea na mtu ambaye anasema mimi sina hamu ya chakula, na hakika hii ni ugonjwa. Ni ugonjwa kwa sababu usipokula, yaani tunasema chakula ndio dawa ya kwanza ya mwanadamu ama mnyama ule wowote ambao uko na uhai. Kwa hivyo unapokosa chakula, si maneno ya kukosa chakula pengine kwa siku moja ama kwa siku mbili. Mtu anaweza akakosa yaani hamu ya chakula kuanzia wiki ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu, mwezi moja mpaka miezi 3. Ujue ya kuwa huo ni ugonjwa kabisa. Inasemekana siku baada ya siku mtu hataki chakula. Yaani yeye hali chochote, hana hamu. Anaweza kuwa analete chakula kwa sahani, lakini hana hamu ya kukila. Umeona? Unaona kwa macho, lakini hautaki ingie katika mdomo mwako. Sasa kila ambacho kinalete jambo hili ni nini? Mara nyingi watu tunapokuwa wagonjwa tunapata madawa kutoka hospitalini. Si unajua tu unapoingia katika hospitalini, yaani ile harufu ambao huwa unakutana nayo. Pengine watu wamefikiria tu eti harufu hile iwa ni ugonjwa ya watu unapoingia ama unapoingiza yaani mapua yako pale kwa wodi. Ile ni mnuko wa madawa. Kwa hivyo mtu anapokuwa mgonjwa alafu anatumia yale madawa ambayo anachukua, pia inamfanya huyo mtu ana lose appetite, anakosa hamu ya kukula kweli kweli. Na pia wengine wale ambao wanatumia tuseme mvinyo kwa wingi kabisa, you use too much alcohol, hii nayo inafanya mtu anakosa hamu. Na pia kuna zile street drugs, tukisema hivyo ni vitu kama bangi, hizo zinapatikana pale mitaa. These drugs, you will find out that street drugs, they also cause yani poor appetite. Na pia tunaona inaweza kuwa ni hali ya kufikiria, that is mental problem. When you have mental problem, it will also cause your poor appetite, that is depression, stress or injury. Now tunasema ya kuwa before we give treatment of nutrition as in hospital, tunataka tuone ya kuwa for you to have good appetite, the food has to look good. Let the food on your table have that attractiveness. Sorry. Let it be attractive. So many people, after cooking their food, when they bring it over on the table, The way they set the food on the table can make one to lose appetite. It is not good. it is better. I usually see when we look at the TVs that is in overseas, these white people, these Europeans, they do wonders. You can find that even if they are having that juices over there, they have put the flowers, and they make attractiveness on the table. That one makes one to have that appetite, the person who doesn't have what? Appetite. So let our food be attractive. Another thing, and when the food has been set so well on the table and it is attractive, let the food have that good taste. We have to cook our food keenly. Yeah? When even you are frying, when you are setting the food over the fire, you have to know that even your salt is compatible with whatever you are cooking. The oil that you are using has to be that oil that is good. So, my dear friends, it is very good for us to have that good taste, even if it is vegetables. Always people have thought that the good food is meat or fish or egg, but when it comes to vegetable, they think that the food is not good. But let me tell you, if you cook that food systematically, it can be tasty even other than the food that has been brought on the table, having meat, fish and everything. Kwa hivyo wapendwa, it is very good if our food can taste good and nourish the system. The food that can make our bodies to be nourished, not only to fill our stomach. Vyakula kama hivi tunakuta ya kuwa they are grain, fruits, vegetable, nuts, legumes. If we can put the food on the table that have got these, not actually a food of junk foods like I think chipsy, sodas and whatever. Such things have made people to lose their appetite. Do not drink liquids immediately before or during the meal. This way of or system that people have developed of when one eats, he mixes the water together with the food. My dear friend, if you are continuing to do such like things, obviously you are going to lose your appetite. So it is better when you want to take water, you have to take your water 30 or 1 hour before meals. Yeah? Or after meals, you have to take your water 1 or 30 minutes after your meals. But this matter of mixing your food with water, most of the time it has made people to lose their appetite. So we have to develop a very good lifestyle. So my dear friends, I think after finishing this program, people are going to change their lifestyle whereby they are going to have systematic way of eating and at the same time taking their water. So we find that they fill the stomach, so it does not want anything else. If you take food together with water, the water will fill the stomach, and there now you are going to lose appetite. You won't want again to continue taking your food because the stomach will be already full. Are you seeing? And now if you want again another point to get that good appetite, eat smaller meals and more of them. Most people, they usually take that big meal, which actually makes their appetite to go. So it is good if we can get bit and bit of our food and chew it well, chew it over and over. So it is very much good if we can know how to eat our meals. Let us eat our meals in a small amount. Chew it so nicely. And that one, it will make quality food into our bodies. And it will be assimilated in our bloodstream. And they are actually the quality food and nothing more till the next meal. Let people don't eat food in between meals. If people continue eating in between meals, when the main meal comes, the one that actually has been assigned for that meal time, it will find when somebody has already eaten and is satisfied, whereby is going to lose appetite because maybe the food that he was taking, that food was not nutritious. Kwa hivyo wapendwa, ni vizuri tule tumalize kama masaa matatu, ndio tena tupate kushika tena chakula kingine. Hii maneno ya kukula throughout, even before the digestion is over. You know, with the digestion, it usually takes 3 hours before another meal comes in. But if you confuse the digestion, actually there you disorganize the digestion system. It becomes confused, and there it will result into your poor appetite. Okay, now if you want to have very good appetite, put it in your mind that now I'm going to eat, and whatever I'm going to eat is delicious. But most of the people, before even they have seen the food, they have already decided that the food won't be good. So the time he reaches on the table, he has already lost the appetite. So it is not good to start deciding that the food I'm going to eat so and so is the one who has cooked the food will not be good. Actually, when you will reach to that meal, you won't find the food when it is appetizing. So eat the food after deciding that the food that you are going to eat is delicious, it has been cooked well, it is tasting well, that one will be okay. Be thankful that you have food to eat. Why do you have to lose appetite? And yet there is food. There are so many people around that they would like to have food, but they don't have that food. Thank God, because you have got that food, and yet here you don't want to eat, or you have lost your appetite. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri ukuwe mtu ambao atashukuru. Na unajua kushukuru always inamaanisha hatushukuru mwanadamu, tunashukuru Mungu. Na kile kitu ambacho tunashukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya kutupa chakula, obviously kama ametupa chakula, je, atakosa kutupa appetite? Kwa sababu tumemtanguliza Mungu, naye pia kama tumekosa appetite, bado Mungu tutamwambia actually tupatie chakula. Na asante kwa kutupa. One time I traveled to Congo. I'll never forget. You know, in each and every country, there is that behavior that people have developed. I don't know French, but when people find you on the table, they make you even to have that appetite. I can remember, for those ones who know French, but I just had to, I just had at least to imitate what they were saying. They were saying this when they find you on the table, they say, bon appétit. Then I asked, what does that mean? Yeah, they usually say, have a good appetite, or have a good lunch, have a good lunch. Yani, it motivates you to eat. Yani, that's how the way they bring the appetite there in Congo. Bon appétit, sigi bon appétit, bon appétit. But now here, Actually, when we just meet the food, we just eat without even thanksgiving. But I thank our God so much. Wherever you go in church, usually they teach us, actually we have even taught our small children that before you eat, you have at least to give thanks, to pray, to thank God for giving you the food. Let us again add another sentence that even he may also, we may also pray that he may give us good appetite. Actually, even if we could have no appetite, God is ready to give us the appetite. Ni vizuri sana tuwe tunamshukuru Mungu na tena bado tunamuomba ya kuwa apate kutupatia appetite. Kwa hivyo kwa wale watu ambao hawana appetite, kuna daktari mkubwa ambayo ukimwamini, ukimuomba, hakuna kitu kenye hata kupa. Wewe bwana omba tu ya kuwa Mungu, Bwana mimi nimekosa kabisa appetite, na uamini unisaidie nipate appetite. Mungu atakupa appetite. So immediately after the meal, and at other times during the day, get outside and walk. Kwa wale ambao wamekosa. After finishing your meal, we are being advised, don't sit on the table. Don't sit there. You are going to lose appetite next time. After you have eaten, stand up, wake up, go outside, at least walk. When I was still a small child, I remember parents telling us, after eating, go outside, jump, so that the ugali can go down to your feet, so that you may not have those feet that are so slender. You know, there at our place, if one wanted to get married, one of the design that they could look at whether the girl was fit for marriage, they would look at the legs to see whether the legs were slender. I don't know what they meant for that. So it is good, but here now we are dealing with the appetite. Ukiwa kama ushakula, usikae kwa meza. Watu wengi wakishamaliza kula, wanaendelea kukaa tu mahali pale penye walifanya nini? Walikulia. Lakini wengi ni kama wamejua, pengine wengine tu ni wachache. Yaani baada ya kula, unaona mtu akishamaliza kula, anatoka. Ingawa hata tembea nje, lakini utakuta ya kuwa yeye Kenya amefanya, amesonga tu kwa kiti kingine. Pengine hapo ninaweza kumpa tu max kidogo ya kuwa amefanya hatua tu kidogo tu, akafanya nini? Akatoka kwa mahali penye alikulia, akaenda kwingine. Lakini hapa sasa tunahimizwa ya kuwa ukishakula utoke na ukatembee outside. Hapo unapoingiza hewa ile fresh air, itakuwa ni vizuri sana. Next time you will keep your appetite. Don't sit at the same place where you have gotten your meals. Kitu kingine, work in the garden or do something worthwhile all around you. You are people who need encouragement. Watu wengi wanasema hawana appetite, na hakuna kitu kenye wanafanya hata kama kazi. They are not even struggling with anything. Somebody has taken breakfast, anaendelea kukaa hapo, anangojea wakati ufike wa lunch time akule. Yani hajafanya chochote, hata kama ni kifagio hajachukua afagie. Even if it is just cleaning around, even just going around the garden and even pick the flowers, you see that someone is just waiting for hours for meals. After breakfast, he waits for lunch. After lunch, he waits for supper. Surely, where will you get the appetite? Because even the food that you ate has not been digested. How do you expect now to have appetite again, even if it will become tomorrow? Surely, it is good after eating, we do some exercise by working in our gardens, by doing chores around us, not just to start sitting there waiting for meals at mealtime. So, kumbe kama tunataka tupate kuwa na appetite baada ya kukula, tuendelee kujishughulisha. chakula kinapoyeyuka, digestion inapoendelea, hakika hiyo sasa tutakuja tuone ya kuwa waste product inapatikana kwa haraka sana, tunaenda tunajirelieve, chakula kingine kinakuja. How do you expect to have appetite na bado kile chakula ambacho ulikula kingali hakijafanya kazi, kingali hakijatoka? So it is good to work after eating so that the next meal when it comes you will be able to have the appetite to eat. Kitu kingine, forget yourself and find someone else to help. Kama wewe hakika umeona hauna appetite, wacha kukuwa self-centered. Don't be self-centered. Everything you want to do for yourself, you are forgetting people who are around you. Find somebody to help. There's somebody there who may not having food. And here now you are having a little, not that you are having too much of it. Help somebody around. And God who is in heaven is seeing you. Actually, even if you had any other problem, God is going to actually help you in that problem that you have. So, for us to be people of God, we need to help people who are around us. People have got so different, many problems. Just find a way how you can chip in and help somebody. With helping somebody in whichever way and you are losing appetite, actually it is a counsel that tells us that you are going to have appetite. Let us not be selfish. Let us not be self-centered. Everything, it is me. There now, even if it is food, you are going to eat and it will be too much for you. And now, even you are going to lose appetite so that even the food that you have, you will just look at it. So please let us help people who are around us. Also, if you want to have appetite and you had lost your appetite, stop smoking. Most people who smoke, also those people who drink liquor, also those people who get hard drugs or doing anything that is damaging their health and its interest in life, they usually lose appetite. And that's why so many times we find that these people, they usually get liver damage. So, my dear friend, wherever you are, for you to have good appetite, it is good to stop. If you are one who is smoking, who is drinking, who is taking drugs, those are hard drugs, actually let us stop them. Instead of you saying that you are going to hospital, you are going to look for a medicine for appetite, look at yourself and see your lifestyle. If you find out that your lifestyle is not compacting with your life the way it has to go, actually you have to stop it. If you stop it, you pray to God, God is going to give you good appetite. And you know, if you've got good appetite, there we have said that the first drug for a human being is food. So if you've got good appetite and you've eaten food, that is the first drug that you will have had. And there then you will have good health. Thank you so much and God bless you. Let us meet another time. I'm Judith Nabwire, a medical missionary. Thank you so much.